Hey guys, so sorry, after not talking for a while, I lose my voice. I've locked all my hair apart from this one, and my fringe. I'm going to show you my final tutorial on how to use the crochet hook method. I thought I'd wait until the rest of my hair was done to do that. They're sticking out a lot at the minute, which is actually good. It'll settle down after a few days. But sorry, getting Snapchats. When they stand up, it shows that you've done it well. It's knotted well enough and everything. So after a few days, it'll settle down. I've left the elastic bands in to keep the roots firm, but you can take them out. I'm dreading trying to take them out, so I'm probably just going to cut them out. I still have a buttload, so I'm alright. So once again, as I said in my previous videos, but in case anyone hasn't seen them, preparation, you need to wait a couple of days after washing your hair, or wash it with just shampoo, because the conditioner sort of makes it like smoother, which is harder for dreading because you need it. It doesn't knot as well. For this method, you can back comb first using a fine-toothed comb or flea comb. Flea combs work better. Which I've done with a couple of mine, and I was going to show you, but I don't. So time consuming. This is going to be the only video where I don't show you full dreading method because oh god, I've got my needle caught in my blanket. It takes so long with this method. It is my preferred method, but it can take, for a shoulder length thread, about an hour for each one, and so far I've spent roughly 8 hours doing my hair, with a couple of breaks, 5 breaks. But it's kind of like your arms hurt a lot after a while, but it seems to have the best effect and matures best. I had to get a couple of loops in somewhere back home at first, which was really awkward to fix. I haven't, like, this one has a couple of loops in, only tiny ones. I know it looks so much thicker at the root, so that's a problem. You can back home the whole thing, but so you take a crochet needle. It needs to be less than 1mm, more or less than 0.8. 0.5 is ideal, but the shop I went to, I only had 0.6 in the smallest. I think you can barely even see the point. Why am I getting closer? So, real tiny point. 0.8 is okay for dreading, but if you plan to add extensions or anything, which I do after a couple of months, like preferably wait 3 months so you know you're not going to comb them out, and so it applies less pressure to the hair, but like 2 months is going to be fine for me. So you sort of just take it in and pull it out lots quite quickly. Why am I holding it with that hand? And you can twist it a bit too. So reverse image is so annoying. But you know, it's kind of hard to show. You want to hold the hair you're going to do it with your other hand, and poke it in, just like that. And it will slowly start to knot and knot. I have stabbed my fingers so much, which is, well, not that hand, on that hand, which is why I'm using my right hand to do it at the minute. I would normally use my left, but I just want to, like, because it hurts my fingers so much now. I'm just doing this hand. Doesn't work so well for me. Sort of get every angle. The needle sometimes gets a bit stuck. Helps if you twist your hair first, which I just forgot to do that time. Just take your hair and twist it a bit. If you hear any sort of snapping or popping sounds, you're not doing it right. Like, you want to be able to hear the noise of your hair knotting, or the needle stuck again. But snapping and popping is not good at all. Yes, this is going to be my final video on forming locks. Apart from maybe when I do a bladed eye nose locks when his hair's longer. You've been watching my other two videos, and will probably watch this one. So I can explain all the different locking types to him. So hard for me to do it right-handed. You can't really tell, but that root is slowly getting there. This is why this method takes the longest, really, because I personally like to get them quite tight. It's not necessary, but personal preference and OCD tells me I have to. Like, you can sort of see. Not really. If only I had better lighting in my room. One day I'll get my lights to work. Actually no, I'll move out long before the day the lights in my room work. I doubt you can hear that noise, because in every video I've seen, you can't. They try to like demonstrate the noise it should be making, and you just can't hear it. So you just gotta sort of judge it. For blunting a dreadlock, I believe you need a crochet needle. I haven't seen any tutorials that don't use one, so you sort of just use this one. You fold up the hair, the tail, and just stab the needle in like mad. Use the same method you would to dread your hair with a crochet needle, and eventually it will blunten and there won't be any tail. I personally prefer threads with tails, or well, on myself at least, as long as the tails aren't too long. You can use a crochet needle for maintenance. You can just palm roll. You can leave it if you want, because they'll loosen, but they will tighten up again. I will probably be maintaining with a crochet needle or hook, whatever you want to call it, and a bit of palm rolling, but don't maintain it too much, otherwise you're just going to kill your hair. See, I've already got like sore arms just from doing this one, and I just took a huge break with the shower and stuff so I could wait until everyone was asleep. This side's not been done so well, so I'm gonna get that. You sort of just judge it. If you can feel any parts of the lock that aren't quite knotted enough, you just go back there. You don't really need to start at the top, but it's kind of logical. So yeah, all this part about here is now dreaded quite well. Your locks won't look perfect when you first start out. It takes a lot of time for them to mature. They will thicken out a lot after them first few months. It takes like about a year for them to fully mature on an average person's head. Ow, stabbing myself. But like it may take a little less, a little longer, but you will see an improvement after a short period of time. I will probably end up bleaching mine again at some point when my hair's stronger, because obviously I did quite a messy job due to being drunk, but I don't really want a neat job anyway, because neat, not for me. I mean, most of the people who see my YouTube videos haven't seen my room. Well, most of it, the messy part, and you don't really want to. It's a complete mess. It just shows who I am. My whole house is a complete mess, apart from the dog's room. You gotta be like gentle in a way with locking your hair using this method, because some people don't understand that and they'll just go rough and proper just attack the hair, and then it will just damage it completely. So you can see how the beginnings begun to look. I'll probably go a bit longer. If I had really long hair using this method, I'd probably cry. I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes to doing my extensions. I'll probably spend like a month locking them, because I prefer to use regular extensions and then lock them myself, because of wanting them all different sizes and stuff, and I don't know, I just prefer to do things myself. It's really hard to show. Just in and out, in and out. And for loops and stuff, you just got to sort of attach it to the rest of your hair and pull it through. I haven't figured out whether it works better trying to pull it through on the side it's on or on the other side. Like, I don't know. So with the other ones I would have been about done by now, but for this one I'm probably halfway. Not even, because I'll probably go and toughen this out more a bit. That's why it takes so long. But it does give the preferred look. However, when I did my first dreadlock with the extension, took me like 2 hours, because I was so funny about having it perfectly back combed, and it was 20 inches long, whereas this hair's about 11, 12. Doesn't look it, but I know it is, because I remember when I had my hawk up one day, measuring it with a ruler being 15 centimeters, so being 5 locks, and that was when my hair, 5 locks, 5 inches, that was when my hair was up in a hawk and back combed, so maybe it's a bit more than that. Doesn't seem it. I know wait, no, it was twice the length, that's why. So it was 2 rulers lengths, so about 10 inches. The back worked out to be about 6. Which is why I've got my locks. I wouldn't recommend getting locks unless you have hair that's at least 6 inches long. But I mean, you could probably go for 4 or whatever. Definitely with back combing you don't want less than 6 inches, because it takes off about half the length of the hair. This method doesn't as much, and nor does twist and rip. Twist and rip will look more normal after maturing, so it'll look more similar, but can still have that braided effect depending on what your hair's like, which I don't think I mentioned in the video. Okay, so we're gonna end this video soon, because I think you've got the gist of how it works. Oh, laptop, don't go black. Why are you doing this? So it's threaded quite well so far. Oh, I got spammed with Snapchats just in them few minutes. But yeah, you can tell it's how it's come out and how my whole head looks. You can choose to put the elastic band on after. But that's preference. I can't multitask in case you can't tell. Yeah, it works out quite well. I'll be making videos on how my dress mature, lots of updates, and more makeup tutorials. I got a request for one the other day. And also I'm going to be dyeing the girl I was with earlier, the girl in my smoothie challenge videos, hair pink. So I will make a tutorial on that, and maybe on bleaching her hair as well, because we need to sort out her roots, which I will do a hell of a lot more professionally, I assure you. And along with the fact I'm throwing a Halloween on Christmas party, and we'll have Halloween on Christmas this Saturday, so we're going to be doing our makeup for that. So it's going to be a tutorial for her sort of skeletal makeup, and I think I'm going to black out my face and just have like bright red lips, but I'm not sure. I can't think of a costume. It's really bad that I'm throwing a costume party and can't think of a costume. Like, I want to be a zombie kitty, but I don't have any kitty ears. So yeah. Zombie kitty, not an option. I need some kitty ears. I'd love to have kitty ears. Someone send me kitty ears. I don't know. I don't care who you are. You've got to send me kitty ears. Okay, that's about 2/3 of the way done. Oh god, bit my French got on it. This is where I tend to just bit my hair because I don't really care enough. But I'm gonna try and pull it out. Ripped a bit, alright. Okay, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed or found this useful. I really appreciate it. It means the world to me. I really want to be able to share doing the things I love with other people. So, I always ramble at the end. I don't even know what to ramble with. Follow me on Facebook, follow me on Tumblr, www.drunkoncherry.tumblr.com, or add me on Facebook, www.facebook.com/drunkoncherry/sherry.me. Drunk on Cherry is my everything, so I get used to saying that and then I forget that it's not that on Facebook. If you ever find someone using Drunk on Cherry and it's not me, like, let me know, because I will kill that person. Okay, maybe not kill, but I will force them to give me that account with that name, because like, that's just rude. It's my trademark. Alright, thanks guys. Love you all so much.